Wild Wishes is our program that grants wildlife encounters for children with a critical illness, traumatic loss, and other challenging life issues. This program was founded in 2014, and now we have over 235 children in that program as of 2024. There'll be many more before the end of the year. And the concept of this is when something bad happens to a young person, when they lose a parent or they get a health diagnosis, they have this traumatic abuse event, it makes them think that life can't get better than before it happened. And by the grace of the Lord, we're able to take kids on these incredible encounters. Sometimes it's simple as coming to our Kingdom Zoo Wildlife Center and meeting our big sulcata tortoises, or hand feeding our African crested porcupine. Sometimes it's meeting a very special animal, something they love. The first encounter was a zebra, and it's really amazing to see these kids smiling and knowing that even though tragedy might have struck, great things can still happen for their life. And that's really the thing, because I love kids, and I hate when I see trauma happen to kids. And we want those things to end. We want that trauma to end, and we want healing to begin. And our overall mission is to bring the love of Christ to hurting kids through wildlife encounters. There's many ways we do that, but the Wild Wishes program is probably the number one way. We've impacted so many kids on a very personal level. And my grandmother, when I was 9 years old, founded a group called My Wish Incorporated. There's a My Wish now. It's not the same organization, but they do the same thing. And it is granting wishes for kids who have critical or terminal illnesses. And I was with her on that very first wish. And the little boy had leukemia, and he wanted an American flag for his house. This was 1982, and I would have asked to be like in Return of the Jedi or a safari. And he wanted an American flag. It always stuck with me. So I believe the seeds of this was planted back then. And of course, I'm a wildlife guy, and I believe we're carrying on my grandmother Ruby Pickard's legacy through these wildlife encounters and bringing so much hope and happiness to kids. And we had a great chance to bring some of our kids out to the Swenson Whitetail Ranch, and they get to go hand feed some animals and encounter all kind of beautiful wildlife in a safe setting. It's very important for us to have partners that allow us to do things like this. And it's so cool to see their smiling faces and see their interaction with the animals and thinking, you know what, they may have seen this on YouTube. Now they can see it in person and look it in the eye, and it looks back at them. And this is a kid that, maybe 6 months ago had this horrible thing happen, and there was a black cloud over their life. And now something beautiful is happening. That's what Wild Wish is all about.